Hello, everybody. It is time for Tea and a Book Tuesday, episode 108, with author Lisa Prysock. I'm coming to you from my beautiful kitchen here in wonderful Kentucky. And I think the thing I want to talk about today is, if you have never read one of my books before, what is this writer about? I am trying to spread the message that you are never too far or so far gone. You haven't done anything so bad that God's grace can't reach you where you're at. I write about characters that get themselves into trouble and into difficult situations, and they don't know how to get out of them, except God opens a door and they cry out for Him, usually at a point when they're at their lowest or their weakest, somewhere where I have been many times. And they reach out for that grace and forgiveness and mercy and find out that it's there. And there's always a character in my book that either needs forgiveness or needs to understand the message of grace and mercy, or they need to believe that God is a good God in spite of all the difficulties they are going through or have been through. And that is the message I want to share. It's a come as you are. You do not clean yourself up to come to God, because we can't. We have to accept His grace like a child, and that His sacrifice was enough for us. And because of that forgiveness and that mercy and the grace and the blood that He shed and the measure of faith that He gives each one of us, we then become the righteousness of God as we accept His sacrifice on the cross and we turn from our sins. And that doesn't mean that we are automatically overnight perfect. Sometimes it is so far from that. But just start where you are and accept that, and He will come in and work with you where you are to begin a journey of transformation. He's constantly showing me things that I need to work on, things that I can do better with. I'm not that perfect Christian, but He is always helping me, and I spend a lot of time in His Word and in His prayer, getting to know Him. I believe it's about relationship. It's not about whether or not we keep the law. I believe it's, do we talk to Him? Do we reach out to Him? Sometimes we're in such a mess we don't really even know how we got there. Sometimes we don't even know when we are not in His will. And other times we do know that maybe we're not in His perfect will, and we're kind of reluctant to try what He wants us to do, or we're not sure what He wants us to do. But wherever you are, I have found that He has met me on my journey. And helped me work through so many things. It's amazing. And I love Him for it. I love Him for the grace and the mercy that He has shed in my own life, my own imperfect life, and all the great things He's given me to do to share that love with others. And so if you haven't read one of my books, I encourage you to pick them up today. I put a lot of humor sometimes in them. One of my readers said, she said, Lisa, you have such a message of loss recovery, because there are so many things. I was kind of like Joseph, and just waiting, wondering, what are you doing with me? But he comes along and he makes things better, and he promotes you, and he pulls you out of the pit and just makes everything so much better. So I love you guys. Have a blessed day. Give me a shout out. I would love to hear from you.